Hey guys, how are you this week? I just got back from holiday and tried for the last few days to get back into my routine. I've seen that you really seem to like the videos where I talk about earning money from coding. So in order to give you a glimpse into what you could be making in a month as a software engineer, I'll be doing a complete breakdown of my monthly earnings in this video. You'll see that some income streams, for example my investment unrealized returns, have little to do with programming. That is done on purpose to increase diversification. But before getting started, I need you to understand that this didn't happen overnight. I went to college for my degree in computer science, and that took me 3 years of soul learning and earning nothing. At the beginning it was a little discouraging and I really didn't understand a lot of concepts. After graduation I started as an intern at a company and didn't even know how to debug a portion of code. Now I got close to 7 years of work experience in corporations and switched 4 jobs, all while also doing my best in order to evolve and start different businesses on the side. So there is a lot of work behind these numbers. Also, this might vary greatly based on where you are living. The rule generally is that the more west you are on the globe, the better you will be paid. With me living in Eastern Europe, the amounts you'll hear might not be that impressive for you, if you are living, let's say, in the United States. This month was a big deal because it was the month I finally got monetized on YouTube. It took me about 10 months of constantly grinding and putting up videos on a weekly basis. Even though my monetization started on the 5th of the month, I still managed to get about $40 out of AdSense. If you want to get a more detailed revenue breakdown or a separate video on what I learned about YouTube by starting this channel, let me know in the comments. Moving on, let's get to the revenue that I got from my main side hustle. If you watched any of my videos, you might know that I have some APIs listed on RabbitAPI. They are an amazing passive income source. How it works is that companies might decide to pay in order to call the endpoints of my APIs and integrate the information they return in their own apps. This way they save time, bypassing the need to implement the whole logic to get that specific information themselves. This was a great month for this side gig that ended up generating about $570. I also have an entire course on this topic where I teach you from scratch how you can create one of these APIs up to the point where you can earn money from it. In case you're interested, I'll leave the link to it down below. Since we touched on online courses, other than my bestseller API course, I got a bunch of others, based on different programming topics from the OAuth security protocol to different Python unit testing frameworks. I have been working on these for about 4 years now, and I listed them on multiple platforms. On Udemy, I got $310, and this was a slightly better month as they had the Black Friday sale going on. Additionally, on Skillshare, I made $130 in November, and on Payhip, $70 more. Now let's move on to my main source of income, my salary as a senior software engineer. This is where experience and location play a huge role. With nearly 7 years of hands-on experience, I've climbed the ladder to earn a pretty comfortable salary in my living area. However, because as I said I live in Eastern Europe, my monthly earnings here might not be as impressive compared to someone with the same role in Western Europe or the US. For this month, my salary after taxes came to around $3,200. It's a steady income that I'm incredibly grateful for and allows me to invest in other ventures and side hustles. Speaking of side hustles, I also dabble in blogging. I write technical articles about topics like software engineering, productivity, and coding tutorials. These articles have brought in about $200 this month. This includes earnings from the Medium Partner program, as well as affiliate marketing links. Over time, these articles have become a nice passive income stream, continuing to generate revenue long after I first wrote them, just the same as the online courses. Finally, let's talk about investing. For the last few years, I've been consistently putting money into a broad S&P 500 ETF. And this month, the market had a bit of a bull run. While these gains are still technically unrealized, the value of my investments went up by about 2%, which translates to roughly $500 in growth. It's a long-term strategy, but seeing gains like this reinforces why I stay consistent with my investment. To wrap up, this month I made a total of $5,500 from all these sources. If you're just starting out, these numbers might feel a little bit out of reach, and trust me, I get it. When I first started, I never imagined I'd be able to generate income from so many different avenues. But over the years, with consistent effort, experimenting with different ideas, and learning from mistakes, I was able to build up to this point. I think the biggest traits you need to embody if you want to achieve something similar is perseverance and discipline. There will be days when you won't feel like doing nothing productive. I've been there. But whether it's freelancing, creating courses, blogging, or even investing, every little step adds up over time. With all this being said, let me know in the comments what you're working on or if you've tried any of these methods yourself. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy coding and happy earning!